Jeff Horn, thank you very much for joining us. Huge fight down here in the Gold Coast in Australia. Mairis Briedis, Jay Opate. Before we talk about that, sir, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Life's good, I can't complain.
Where are you at the moment with regards to boxing? Are you comfortable with the career? I mean, it's a great career. Let's not make any bones about it. But are you happy with the career you've had so far? And where are you in the sport at the moment?
Yeah, look, I'm very happy with my career and how everything's gone. I'm not technically retired. I do occasionally have fight offers come at me, but none of them normally are big enough for me to say yes to. So unless someone pulls their finger out and offers me a bigger amount, then yeah, maybe I do it.
So it's not off the cards, but who knows?
Yeah.
Big fight this weekend, Cruiserweight IBF World Title on the line. What do you know about this fight?
Look, I know that Jai, I went to the 2012 Olympics with him. He was a teammate of mine. He's a friend of mine. He's a very good boxer. Southpaw. He's got all the boxing ability and talent in the world. So he's going to be tough to beat. But I've heard Briedis. I haven't seen much of him, but I've heard he's a tough opponent and can break opponents down very well. His only loss, I think, is to Usyk in a fight, and there was only 1 point. So if that's anything to go by, he's absolutely deadly fighter, and it's going to be hard to beat.
As far as credentials go, WBSS winner, 3-time Cruiserweight World Title. Like you say, he's beaten some pretty scary, high-ranked opponents. When you're the opponent looking at that, how much notice can you take of it? How much do you look at his accomplishments and think, I got to be wary?
Look, to me, I look at it and I think of it as a good thing. Like, I love a challenge, and I want to, I guess, scale the highest mountains, which I did with Pacquiao. So that's what Jai would have to be doing in this one. And if you're the opponent of him, you're going, look who he's beaten, look how good he is. So I'm going to have to be my absolute best to be able to get the victory.
What kind of strategy do you think Jay should and will, if it's a two-part question if you like, what kind of strategy do you think he should and do you think he will take on Saturday?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think he's a very good boxer, so I'm sure he's going to try and box him a bit, but he can trade as well. So I'm sure he probably doesn't want to trade too much with Briedis, so maybe that's not going to be the biggest thing on his mind for the fight.
With the heavier guys, they're not quite heavyweights, but they're not far off it. Knockouts are usually custom. Do you think we'll see one in this fight?
Oh, it's very, very possible that there will be a knockout in this fight. Both these boys have massive punches, so look, I definitely see it. It's probably not going to go the distance. It's probably going to be an exciting one.
Just moving on from this fight, Jeff, you mentioned Manny Pacquiao a few moments ago. Of course, famous fight that you had with Manny. Recently retired. What do you make of his retirement and his stature in the sport?
Look, Manny Pacquiao is a legend in the sport. He's done the best I think any other boxer has done. He's gone through so many weight divisions, 8 I think weight divisions he's gone through. So Pacquiao is a legend of the sport, and his name's going to be going along for a long time. So I think he's done absolutely legendary, and I think he should be considered that, and he will be that for forever.
How does it make you feel? I mean, maybe ask a silly question. When you think back to that night for you?
Look, it makes me feel very good, I guess, knowing that Pacquiao has done what he's done. Even after fighting me, he got a world title back. So he's proved that he is pretty much an unstoppable force in boxing, and it's great to see him go down as one of the best ever.
Just a quick word on the welterweight division. Of course, another former opponent of yours, Terence Crawford, in there in the mix at the moment for the pound-for-pound ranking. In terms of that, how high do you rate Terence on that pound-for-pound list? Obviously, Canelo up there, Lomachenko, there'll be other names as well. Where do you put him on the list?
Oh, it's such a hard thing to determine with pound-for-pounds and who would fight who and who would beat who in what. Like, it's so hard to tell, but he would have to be up there. I don't know. I half feel like putting guys up there at the, like, number one, like multiple at number one, because it's so hard to pick which one would actually win in a fight if they came up against each other at the same weight.
Yeah, no, fair point. What do you think of the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight? Is that a fight you want to see, and would you predict a winner?
Look, that is a very big fight in the welterweight division, one that I would really like to see as well. I think Crawford wins it, only because I probably fought him and I know exactly what that's like. I see him as he has a bit better boxing IQ, and I think he will probably just outpoint him and get the victory in that way.
Final one from me, Jeff, back onto the fight for Saturday night. It's a huge fight. We're going to see you in there, yeah?
Yeah, I will be there on the night for sure for this one. I'll probably be joining the commentary team for this one because it's such a momentous occasion with me. It's a 5-year anniversary since I had my victory against Manny.
We love having boxing in Australia, don't we?
We do. It's great. Look at it. It's so good.
Listen, Jeff, thank you for talking to us today. Appreciate the time. We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you.